Nestled on the edge of Sydney Harbour, the Sydney Opera House stands as a testament to human creativity and architectural genius. This iconic structure, with its distinctive sail-shaped design, has become an emblem of both Sydney and Australia, captivating the imagination of people worldwide. Designed by the visionary Danish architect Jørn Utzon, the Opera House is not just an architectural masterpiece, but also a vibrant cultural hub that has hosted countless performances and events since its inauguration. In 2007, the Sydney Opera House was rightfully recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a designation that acknowledges its outstanding universal value. This recognition cements its status not just as an architectural wonder, but also as a cultural icon, embodying the artistic spirit and innovative drive. The Opera House's unique design and construction, along with its significant role in the cultural landscape, make it a symbol of both the creative ambition of the mid-20th century and the enduring allure of performing arts. The inception of the Sydney Opera House is a story of vision and ambition, epitomized by the genius of Danish architect Jørn Utzon. In 1957, Utzon's design was selected from 233 entries in an international competition, a decision that would forever change the skyline of Sydney. His innovative concept, featuring a series of shell-like structures, was not just groundbreaking, it was a leap into architectural uncharted waters. Utzon's design drew inspiration from nature and sails, symbolizing Sydney's rich maritime heritage. The sail-shaped roofs of the Opera House are more than just an aesthetic marvel. They represent a fusion of art, architecture, and engineering. This visionary design challenged the conventional architectural norms of the time and required pioneering solutions to turn Utzon's vision into reality. The uniqueness of the design presented considerable challenges, particularly in achieving the complex geometry of the shells. The construction process involved groundbreaking techniques and materials, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in the mid-20th century. The use of reinforced concrete for the structure, polarized glass with steel frames for the facades, and the iconic white and cream-colored matted tiles for the shells are testaments to the innovative spirit of the project. The construction of the Sydney Opera House was a journey marked by ambition, challenges, and groundbreaking achievements. It began in 1959, a path paved with technological innovations and engineering feats that would extend over 14 years, significantly longer than the initial 4-year estimate. Think our channel is as iconic as the Opera House? Then voice your support with a subscription. We promise a shorter build time than 14 years. One of the most significant challenges encountered was realizing Jørn Utzon's visionary design, particularly the complex geometry of the sail-like shells. The solution came in the form of a radical design change introduced by Utzon himself, where the shells were formed from sections of a sphere. This not only provided the aesthetic appeal, but also made the construction feasible. A key player in this monumental task was the Australian construction company, Hornibrook. They played a crucial role in bringing Utzon's vision to life, particularly in the intricate task of constructing the roof's shells. The shells themselves were an engineering marvel, comprising 2,294 precast concrete sections, some weighing up to 15 tons, 33,069 pounds. To hold these massive pieces together, 350 kilometers, 217.48 miles, of steel wire were used, highlighting the enormity and complexity of the project. The roof, covered with over 1 million tiles made by the Swedish company Höganäs, presented its own set of challenges. These white and cream-colored tiles give the Opera House its distinctive shimmering appearance. In addition, the vast glass walls, with a total area of 6,225 square meters, 7,000 square feet. Add to the building's unique facade, the building's interiors were given equal attention to detail with materials like pink granite from Tirana and plywood from New South Wales, reflecting the local natural resources and craftsmanship. This architectural marvel, stretching 183 meters, 600 feet in length and 120 meters, 400 feet in width, is a testament to the advanced engineering techniques of its time. A striking feature of the Opera House is its roof, composed of 2,194 precast concrete sections. The roof is adorned with over 1 million tiles, sourced from Öjanäs in Sweden. These tiles, in shades of white and cream, create the illusion of a uniform white surface from a distance, contributing to the building's iconic appearance. The Opera House's facade is as impressive as its roof, featuring large glass panels set in steel frames. This extensive use of glass not only allows natural light to flood the interior spaces, but also offers panoramic views of the harbour. Inside, the Opera House boasts materials of exceptional quality and local significance. Pink granite from Tirana adorns various interior surfaces, while specific areas feature plywood sourced from New South Wales, reflecting a deep connection with local materials and craftsmanship. The building is a labyrinth of technical prowess with 45 kilometers, 400 miles, of electrical wiring intricately woven through its structure. This extensive network powers the Opera House's many functions, from lighting to sound systems. In terms of size, the Sydney Opera House is an imposing structure. Its highest roof point is as tall as a 22-story building, and the entire site could accommodate 7 A380 aircraft wing to wing. This gives a sense of the grand scale at which the Opera House was conceived and executed. Turn the spotlight on us. Subscribe for a front row seat to the world's most amazing buildings, right here on Megastructures Unveiled Beyond. Its structural and aesthetic features, the building incorporates practical aspects for its maintenance and operation. For instance, it uses a unique cooling system that draws seawater directly from the harbour, utilizing 35 kilometers, 22 miles, of piping. Moreover, to keep the Opera House well lit and functional, 15,500 lamps are replaced annually. The interior of the Sydney Opera House is, as remarkable as its exterior, characterized by a blend of aesthetic beauty and acoustic excellence. The predominant use of pink granite from Tirana and native New South Wales plywood in the interiors showcases a commitment to local materials, imbuing the space with a sense of Australian identity. The choice of these materials also adds a warm, natural aesthetic to the interior spaces, complementing the modernist exterior. The concert hall, the crown jewel of the Opera House, is world-renowned for its exceptional acoustics. This auditory wonder is achieved through the strategic use of materials and design. The hall is lined with special wooden panels, carefully designed to enhance sound quality. The arrangement and texture of these panels play a crucial role in distributing sound evenly throughout the space, ensuring that every note is heard with clarity and richness, no matter where one is seated. Each of the multiple performance spaces within the Opera House, from the largest hall to the intimate Utzon room, is designed with specific acoustical requirements in mind. These spaces cater to a diverse range of performances, from grand operas and symphonies to smaller theatrical productions and recitals. Don't let our channel be under the radar, like Utzon's early designs. Subscribe for hidden gems in architecture. The Opera House incorporates state-of-the-art sound and lighting technology. This integration ensures that both traditional and contemporary performances are supported with the best technical facilities, enhancing the overall experience for performers and audiences alike. A notable feature of the concert hall is the grand organ, the world's largest mechanical tracker action pipe organ. With 10,154 pipes, its construction and installation were feats in themselves, adding to the hall's unique character and sound. Since its opening, it has been the stage for a myriad of significant events and performances, embodying the dynamic spirit of the arts. So that's all for today's video. Hit that subscribe button if you wish to learn more amazing info like this.